We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the UCF Knights, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And here's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. The Knights offense comes onto the field for the first time today. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks, and see how it plays out. Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Couldn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The Knights are moving quickly down the field.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The pass rush hits home.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Lee. They bring him down after a short gain there. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Knights lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Sack sets up second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Crucial moment here early in the semifinal. Then they draw first blood, facing third down in the red zone. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Blue Devils offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team. Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up. Right,
only traveling for a sack.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He's going to try to return the punt. The coverage team able to bring the return to the ground. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. That has settled for 3 last time. Lets it go quickly. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Bought some time, now lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Going to pick up the 30 short through the air. And it's caught. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. And it's UCF in the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. The Knights trying to cash in here in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So off the solid gain on the ground, they go back to the passing game but give up the sack that time.
Boy, what a big difference, Chris, between the run blocking we saw in the previous play where they got big yards, and here in pass pro, they just get overwhelmed by this defense. Great job of applying the pressure to bring that quarterback down for the sack.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. They keep him off balance with a run. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. There's a flag in the field. If it's on the defense, would not be enough for first down. A costly special teams penalty. And here comes the offense back on the field. So first and 10. That's a costly mistake for the defense on fourth down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
trying to find room. It's Cuevas. Loses the ball behind the line. The defense has got it.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
The shotgun running play call. Fights through a tackle. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made in space. Look out. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Duke.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. The quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Grab behind the line. It's Cuevas. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. This pass rush continues to make a huge impact. 3 sacks already, and now they draw the holding penalty. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now fourth down. The Knights will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Blue Devils offense has back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Just we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
So they'll try to add the lead now in the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after they didn't completion on first down. Offense recovers the fumble. It keeps going. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Knights will send the punt team onto the field.
I really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job at taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get him to third and long.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Pass caught. Second down now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up for this offense. Run quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to make a play deep downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on second down. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The pass is incomplete. Down to just 4 seconds remaining. The Knights will have to punt this one away. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. UCF 3. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Muscles past the defender. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. New set of downs after that completion.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield. Put the ball right on the back. Let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Blue Devils have first and 10 here. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way to 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Knights. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And he knocks through the PAT. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The freshman brings him down quickly. That gain sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass complete on the crosser. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Duke. Just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need you got to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start. And looking to throw now on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. At the 25 and second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Here's the handoff. He gets loose.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear the defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
It's caught at the 25, and he's still going. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles. They can get outside. And they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
The incompletion makes it second and 10 from the 24. looking to throw it again. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Oh, and another incompletion.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
He's running out of time here. And it's broken up there. Great play on third down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Second down after that previous play. Play action, looking to throw. Pass complete on a crosser. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And they're finally able to bring him down, a big gain to wrap up the third quarter. And Duke has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pressure is coming. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Moves the ball up to the 30. Tough spot. The offense has to convert the third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Physical run earns the first down.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Makes a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. Should be short of the marker. Completion makes it second down. The shotgun handoff here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Can he make it to the marker? tackle, but forced down.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a two-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
The pocket breaking down. And down he goes. It's a sack. Knights looking to run some tempo here.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
The Knights will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. This time a completion. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking to throw again. On the move now. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the offense obviously declines that penalty, and the defense and the touchdown will stand. The offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. And he'll set up to throw. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all.
There you go. Love to see the willingness of a corner who's not just out there to cover, but he's a complete corner. That's what he just displayed. An ability to come up, took the pitch on, and that's a loss for the offense.
The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Playoff game on the line here. The offense can keep away and secure the victory. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop it behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try to run for the first down. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. And the Blue Devils will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play two passes. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5.
False start offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep for late game heroics. He dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's broken up. Great play by the DB, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Defender flagged for being a little too aggressive. The offense gets a 15-yard penalty. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking for a late deep shot. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. One more big play to wrap up this game. What a great effort all game long by the defense. So, of course, the game cannot end on a defensive penalty. So one final untimed play here coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep throw. One last pass attempt goes in